Did you both see this? That's real, right? That's real, Tom. That's real, right? That's real, Tom. Come on. I know you're busy over there, but this is actually what it's going to be. It's not going to be a 961 thing or a 96 thing, so we're going to need more units here. If we could get some more units here sooner rather than later, that'd be appreciated.
Imagine taking your last breath during sex with your lover. That is what happened in a messed up murder on Therian Shad. In a night that began with desire but ended in unspeakable horror, Therian Shad became the victim of a brutal crime that defies imagination. As authorities untangle the disturbing details, one question remains: what really happened behind those closed doors? Explore the disturbing case of Therian Shad, Taylor Denise Coronado, who was now known as Taylor Shade Business, where love, thrills, and brutality collide in ways you won't believe. If you like the video so far, please like and subscribe or leave a comment. Taylor Denise Shaw Business, born on November 23, 1997, she and her family originally resided in Evanston, then they moved to Green Bay. Taylor did not have a great childhood to adulthood, with several clashes with the law. When she moved to Texas, she met a Warren Showbo. They dated for 2 years, and in 2020, they decided to seal the deal and got married. They legally changed their names to Shaw Business, but underneath that, they clashed with the police a lot more times for resisting arrest and drugs. Warren went to prison for drug distribution. Taylor then met up with Therian Shad, whom she had an affair with and fatally killed. Shaw Business and her victim knew each other since middle school and had been involved in a sexual relationship, she told law enforcement. On the fateful day of Therian's death, they had been consuming methamphetamines and prescription drugs. Tara Pakanich was completely unprepared for what she discovered in the early morning hours of February 23, 2022. Therian's mother heard a door slam. Concerned, she went down to the basement to check if her son was still there. Unable to find him, she noticed a bucket near the door with a blanket covering it. Inside a green bucket covered by a shower towel, in her Green Bay, Wisconsin home, she found the dismembered head of her 24-year-old son, Shad Therian.
Yeah,
What did you do with the head?
I forgot that was in the van, so yeah.
What did you do with the head?
The head, I put it in that bucket, that black bucket.
Black bucket?
With the blanket on top.
Okay.
Actually,
And then where'd you leave it?
leave the head? It's still in the bucket. It's right by the stairs.
By the stairs? Okay. How did you dismember its body then?
Nice.
With what?
Nice.
Knives? Just more than one knife?
The head belonged to Shad Therian, born September 7, 1997. He had attended Howard Swamico schools as a child with Taylor and later worked with his father and grandfather at their family businesses. Shad enjoyed camping, games, and spending time with his family. He was a very kind and compassionate person who often thought of others before himself. A talented artist, he also enjoyed wood carving. But there was more to Shad. He was once arrested for disorderly conduct in October 2021. He reunited with his high school friend, Taylor Coronado, now Shaw Business, because she was married. As a pair, they would go on to get involved in sexual activities as well as drugs, which led to a devastating tragedy.
Okay, so you showed up at his place. And then you and him left.
Yeah.
And you went and got some back.
Yeah. So then we went and I picked him up. Went and got some ice, and then after that, we went.
On the fateful day Therian was picked up from the home of his mother, Tara Pakanich, by Taylor Shaw Business, the couple, joined by a friend Scott, then went to an apartment on Eastman Avenue and smoked cannabis. The couple returned to Therian's mother's house. Pakanich and her boyfriend, Steve Hendricks, were away at the time. Shaw Business stated in her interrogation that she and Therian also smoked methamphetamine and injected trazodone. They then went down to the basement and began engaging in intercourse. Shaw Business claimed that they had engaged in erotic asphyxiation in prior encounters, and on this occurrence, they had used metal chains.
And so, where did you get the chains?
He pulled it out of his pocket.
You pulled it out.
He had two of them, one for me, one for him.
And can you describe them to me?
Chain
Chain link?
link and silver.
Silver. Okay. And what size? Was it like a dog chain or a large lock type of chain? You
They're
know what
like
I'm saying?
this big. And then, and then it has a wing.
Mm-hmm. So silver chains. And you had two of them. What'd you guys do with them?
We put them around their neck.
You did. Okay. And then what were you doing while they were around their necks?
I was strangling them.
You were strangling them.
I was going to do the same thing. I was going in, and I did. And I went in. But then he was like, choke me. But he didn't really say it, so I'm like, he put it on his neck. I already know I'm going to choke him. And I did. He likes it.
Alright.
And I was going to walk him like a dog.
And he wanted that?
I have no idea what I was going to do with it.
Shaw Business told detectives she and Therian were smoking meth and she put a chain around his neck while they had sex, which she said was part of the sex act. She then said she went crazy and started choking him even more. At one point during the interrogation, Shaw Business stated she could feel the Shad's heart beating still as she was choking him, so she kept pulling and choking him harder. But he would not die and that he just kept rebuilding into muscle. After Therian died, she played with his body and performed sexual acts on the corpse for approximately 2 to 3 hours.
Like, he was coughing up blood. I'm like, I don't know, I just kept on going. Like, damn. Sorry.
You made the comment, you said that when you were choking, you was coughing up blood, you kind of were like, well, going this far, I'm just going to keep going. Did you realize that by continuing that may kill him?
Like, yeah, because I felt bad because I'm like, damn, he's going to be losing after this. I'm like, might as well just kill it.
Did you want Chad to be dead?
No, it was out of random. Like, I wasn't expecting that, and it kind of threw me off guard. I really don't know.
Was this, did you sleep at all?
I mean, I was playing with him all night, so.
Because you were playing with him all night?
Yeah.
And went to the basement. Did you start getting together right away, or did you sleep for a while, or what do you think you remember he did?
We went there, 5 minutes in, I was already choking him.
Alright, so it happened pretty quick.
Yeah.
And you talk about you were playing with him.
I was playing with his dick and with his corpse.
Okay.
After Therian died, she played with his body and performed sexual acts on the corpse for approximately 2 to 3 hours.
You also said that you enjoyed it, right? And I enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. What'd you enjoy about that? Was it kind of thrilling, a rush, exciting? What was the feeling that you got out of it?
That's all it is. I don't know.
Okay. I'm just trying to understand what you were feeling. You're saying that you were kind of enjoyed it. Did it make you happy? Was it just kind of exciting? Like opening Christmas presents? Or?
I don't know. This is the thing that I have, like, I've always had, you ever love something so much that you kill it? Like, it happens to me. That's the feeling that I have. I love something so much that I kill it. Like, I love it so much and then I kill it. That's what happens to me.
Shaw Business then proceeded to perform oral intercourse and use toys on the body for several hours afterwards. The following morning, she dismembered the body using knives she found at the house. Shaw Business positioned the body on the bed and beheaded it over a bucket in a storage tote to contain the blood. She then dumped the blood down the basement shower drain. She also claimed to have showered using the blood. She also removed the organs, including Therian's genitalia, and placed them in plastic bags, the tote, cardboard boxes, and the bucket. Shaw Business admitted to dismembering Therian's body and leaving his organs and body parts around the basement. Brown County Circuit Judge Thomas Walsh stated that his decision was largely influenced by the need to protect the public, as the nature of the crime was essentially unpredictable. Shaw Business was sentenced to life imprisonment without parole. Please subscribe for more content and comment below if you liked the video.